Hi, this is Sanyojita. Today I'm going to show you how to transform leftover chicken of any kind, tandoori, roast, boiled and even curried chicken into a delicious new dish, chicken bharta. You can even make turkey bharta with your leftover turkey this Thanksgiving. But take it from me, it's going to be so popular that you'll be making tandoori chicken or boiled chicken just to make bharta, as I do. Pair it with rice or roti and a vegetable, or use it to fill a wrap, dosa or an omelette for a special brunch. So let's go and get started. The first order of business is to debone the chicken and figure out how much we have. I make boiled chicken on a regular basis just to make this bharta. It's a popular dish at home. Remove bone, cartilage, skin and tendons. Shred the chicken as fine as possible right now. It will save time later. I have a little over 2 cups of shredded chicken and this is all the debris I have removed. The rest of the ingredients are very simple. You will have everything in your pantry. In case you are wondering, bharta refers to a curry made with cooked mashed items, usually vegetables like roasted eggplant, pumpkin puree, boiled potatoes or cooked bottle gourd. This chicken bharta is inspired by these. The good thing about this dish is that you can easily stretch it to serve more people by adding more onions or tomatoes or vegetables like capsicum or peas. The gravy base. Heat the kadai on medium flame. 2 tablespoons of oil is plenty for now. The oil is hot. Add the cumin seeds and the onions. Frying the onions is the longest part of this recipe. It could take as much as 5 to 7 minutes. But you can process all the other ingredients in the meanwhile. The onions must be completely cooked and soft. There is nothing worse than partially cooked onions in your bharta. The salt helps the onions cook faster by releasing their moisture. Once the onions have wilted, cover the kadai and lower the heat. Cook for short bursts of 30 to 45 seconds. Toss from time to time and repeat the process until the onions are golden and soft. In the meanwhile, I have prepared the other ingredients. The onions are soft now. Add the garlic, green chilies and ginger. Keep the green chilies whole for a less spicy dish. Cover the kadai again. Doing this allows you to use less oil. Things can cook in their own steam. If you have a lot of oil, there is no need to cover the kadai. Everything is fried. Now the dry spices. This bharta is going to be quite spicy. Remember, my chicken is boiled with just salt and pepper. If yours is spicy, you can reduce the amount of chili in your bharta, either the powder or the green chilies. Toss for a bit and add the tomato. You can also use fresh puree or paste for this dish. The moisture of the tomatoes will loosen all the stuck-on spices. Scrape them off now. This is an additional 1/4 teaspoon of salt, but I'll probably need to add more later. The tomatoes must also soften completely. If you are using paste or puree, this will take much less time. For now, cover the kadai again on low heat. The tomatoes are done. This is a good time to add the capsicum or peas. Frozen peas are the best. These are optional ingredients, but they add beautiful jewel tones to the finished dish. Kasuri methi is the only exotic ingredient I have added. It adds an unusual flavor, but can be skipped. The gravy base is ready. It can be used to make any dry curry. We can add the chicken at last. You can see that this boiled chicken is quite moist. However, tandoori chicken or roast chicken can be drier and will therefore take longer to blend with the gravy base. This is why it is important to shred it fine at first. Bharta made with tandoori chicken or barbecued chicken has the best smoky flavor. I have increased the heat to medium. Yogurt adds a tartness to the dish and also helps to soften the chicken. You may need to add more if your chicken is dry. For a dairy-free dish, add more tomatoes and small quantities of water if necessary. This time I'm going to cover the kadhai on higher heat. I want to remove the moisture quickly, hence the high heat, but I also want it to be absorbed into the chicken, hence the covered kadhai. Now, the fresh coriander. I like to add a lot, as you can see. And the garam masala. As a variation, you can add any other masala. Meat masala, biryani masala, chana masala, or even sambar powder. Now we are in the final stages. We just have to roast this bharta on medium flame for a couple of minutes. It's been 15 minutes since we started. I don't think I need to add more oil. However, I am going to add some butter later, mostly for its flavor. Taste and adjust the seasonings. This bharta is nice and spicy, but I do need a little more salt. Now the butter. Scrape off the stuck-on roasted bits. These crumbs are mini flavor bombs that contribute to the smoky flavor of the whole dish. At this point, the chicken bharta is ready and just fine for an everyday meal. This next step is an optional one to be done just before serving for an extra special dish. I've transferred the bharta to the serving bowl. Fry whole green chilies and slivered ginger in butter or oil until crisp. Pour this tadka on the bharta and garnish with fresh coriander. That's it. Now we are ready to serve. Chicken bharta can be served with roti, rice, and even dosa. That's all for today. If you like my chicken bharta, I think this chicken tikka masala will be right up your alley. Please hit the like button and share this video with your friends. You can post your comments or feedback down below or on the Indian Cooking Simplified community board. Thank you for watching.